Yo, NYX damage. First chatter, how's it going? You're the first chatter ever for this live stream. We're still getting things set up here. What are we working on? We're working on my fitness AI app, Evex. Just working on the onboarding. It's essentially a fitness app with some AI integrations to help you work out, help you answer questions about your workout and stuff like that. Nick's the mage. Okay. Lucas, welcome. Well, you're the first ever chatter. And I'm multi-streaming on a couple platforms, so it's very hard to get everything set up and see everything from all the chats in one view. But thank you for coming. Glad I caught your chat because I was pretty lost here. But yeah, gonna just test the subscription flow for my app. Coding it in Swift UI here, but I've never really hooked it up to RevenueCat, which is what I use to process payments. So just kind of testing that end to end, and have a couple instances of Claude Code here to run it all. And I kind of forgot where I left off yesterday, so I'm gonna restart my backend, rebuild the app, clear everything in the database, not leak anything important, and make sure everything's working. Let's see, is this rebuild? How is the audio, by the way? Can you hear me good? Is the music quiet but still hearable in the background? No music. So I have Spotify. Let me check OBS. Wonder if I just turn it up. But then it's too loud for me. Can you hear this? I would assume probably. Okay, you can. Okay. Well, music not too... The coding's more important than the music, but as long as I guess you can hear my voice and see my screen, then we're set. Anyway. Yeah, you are right. You do need some type of just background music to stimulate people. Okay, so here's the app so far. Been working on this last few months, and everything's working. Like I said, I just gotta get the paywall working and then submit it to the App Store. So onboarding is, what's your name? What are your main goals? We'll say build muscle. We'll say we're advanced. 5 days a week. Let's say I want a long workout. Let's say I have a full gym. Give the user a plan. Maybe clean up the screen a little bit, but this is the build screen. Show some reviews. Give them their first workout. Then we hit them with the paywall here. Now, yeah, let me sign in. Okay, see, so, but it should have asked the user for their payment info. I think it does. It's just I don't have the connection to the RevenueCat, the payment provider, correct. But to give you a demo of the app, yeah, like let's just say I fill in my name here. So this is the main page. You can see I just made this new account. So it would show you like your streak weeks, day streaks here. You have some pre-made workouts here. Then you have this AI workout. So you click it and it'll generate you a workout based on your history and your goals you filled out earlier. Yeah, and that's a good question. So I do give them a week free trial. So it's not a hard paywall. So you can use it for 7 days and then you can cancel it before that. This is my first like subscription based app. So I don't know if I could do like a freemium model where, you know, you can track workouts, but don't get any AI features or any other advanced features. You have to upgrade for those. But I'm just trying it for the model, at least for launch, where you get free trial for everything. And then after that, you got to pay just $5 a month. But yeah, after clicking that big button, this simulates a chat. Here's a full body workout. You can click start. We'll say, yeah, give me some rest timers. So this is squat. Let's say, you know, we squatted 225, 4, 5. Fill that out. Get our rest timer here. We can adjust the rest timer. Say we want 2 minutes. I guess this is a bug. This should have auto-updated to 5 reps. But I think actually, no, it's because the workout told us to do 11 reps. So it fills it out. But I think like for this one, if we adjust this to 5 and then click it. Okay, see, that's another bug. But you can see how it is. You fail your sets. Go through all the other workouts. You could add an exercise, like let's say you want to bench press, boom, now it's in there. There should be a way to rearrange them, but I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so it's a bug. But all the main features are working. Let's say you finish it. Good job. Share your workout. Get saved to your library. So if you go to the history tab, excuse me, you can see it. You could run it back from here. What do? We squatted, so we could check specific squat exercises like this. Videos coming soon. But you can see our history. And yeah, pretty simple with a nice AI wrapper, and like you can chat and say, you know, tell me about good front squat form. Good question. I used to be a personal trainer in college, though now I'm a full-time software engineer. And for videos, it's a good question. For my last app, um, which I built with React Native, whereas this is built with Swift, it was Tabata app. It was kind of like Strava, like the social running app, but for Tabata. And that I did do videos with. I filmed myself working out in this apartment, but they weren't the best quality. So I don't know. I'll probably honestly do like, I'll either buy like preset images for each exercise or use a picture AI model like Nano Banana Pro to generate them. But I think as far as the MVP, I'm not going to worry about that. But you are right. Like when I see other like professional AI fitness apps, they all have very good visuals, whether it's a real person or like, a scientific diagram. So that'll be something to monitor. But yeah, we check your credits. You get 1,000 a month. You can see, so we joined today. This says resets on the 10th, but it hypothetically should be, it should be a free trial for 7 days. And then after that, the real month kicks in. So this is wrong. I guess it tells you to trial a year. Or so maybe this is right. Maybe, yeah, I guess. No. Because the credit should be on a monthly basis. And I guess so the trial credits have to be their own thing. So we can fix that. But yeah, the issue is that it didn't prompt us to pay or to start a trial to get into the app. So let's fix that. Get into the app. So let's fix that. Whoops. Just making sure the stream's okay. So one of these sessions had the fix. Appreciate Nix the Mage. Thanks for stopping in. Not sure how you found the stream, whether you're a subscriber or just hit your algo, but appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'll be getting on a more regular cadence. Just keeping more chill code in public streams. Still figuring out the whole setup. Yeah, hope you have a good Sunday. And I'll catch you. Peace and love. Yeah. Could we make the orb a little more dynamic and not have the colors be strictly coming out from the center in order, but kind of have unique moving around patches like the main CTA on the home screen does? And no need to have a hard edge like the reference image, but I kind of like how the reference image I attached in this message has the colors in unique spots. Yo, see, we got two chatters here. What's going on, guys? On the YouTube. Not really sure if there's anyone else on other platforms. Kind of figuring out all the analytics, but can really only tell if you're here if you're chatting, but welcome. So can you take me through the flow? I'm still going through the subscription setup, or the paywall. After I delete my account, I'm doing it over and over again. I'm curious why the actual prompt to pay the $5 isn't showing up. And maybe because I already have an active subscription in Apple and or Revenue Cat. Don't change anything quite yet, but you can review the files. But what should I be checking to see why this isn't appearing? Okay, we'll kick that off. We remade this orb. Let's see how it is. We gotta delete our account. This looks really good. I want to make it a little bigger though. Can you make the E in the orb at least twice the size? But I think the orb you nailed, so let's keep that as is. Be right back. What's going on, chat? What is going on? Tired of standing. What is going on? Tired of standing. Whoops. That's good size, except now all the rest of the content got pushed down. Right, so maybe keep it that size, but put the content back to where it was. Yeah, subscriptions are tied to the Apple accounts. It's just so hard to go home on the simulator. Let me swipe up. I'm trying to find subscriptions. Get out of here. Stop. We gotta tweet out that we got a chatter. If anyone else is out there, you can be the second chatter. This stuff is so confusing. I before E. Achievement unlocked. Boom. Gonna be history. Okay. On this onboarding screen, that what's next section is like clipping through the bottom. It's like making this awkward scrollable. I'd prefer if everything was in view and there's no scroll here. It just feels awkward you know. Okay, yeah, I see some subscriptions in the Revenue Cat sandbox, which I think makes sense because we're not doing real subscriptions. So should I delete those? Do you think that's the issue? Let's go to developer. See what's going on in the TL. Nothing amazing. Just hide this real quick. That's fine, but now it almost seems too small. What's going on, Twitch chat? We have 2 viewers in Twitch. No clue how to check how many in Twitter. Currently have 0 in YouTube, but we had 5 at one point. And this is our first real stream, so we'll take that. If you have any questions on what we're doing, just let me know. Just trying to launch the paywall for my iOS app right now. You should have deleted, but they're not. A little suspicious. Is Twitch chat even working? Yeah, it is. How do I check how many people I have on Twitter? I think it'd be this one. Anyone know? No. I just want some info. Whatever. Yeah, the quote retweet method is just so strong right now. Anyway, why didn't this work? We'll see if this works. Aha. We may have found a chat. Yo, we have our first Twitch chatter. Hades Za. What's going on, G? You are the first ever Twitch chatter. You'll forever be a part of history. Smoking some pipes. I'm chilling, man. Been a busy Sunday already. This is really my first serious stream. I kind of spent yesterday setting it up. Yes, I'm American. I live in Texas. So a lot of American football going on today. How about yourself? But it's been a good weekend. Got some coffee with a friend this morning. Making this stream, then I gotta make a YouTube video, then I gotta work out, and then I gotta having people over to watch the game later. You're from South Africa? That is awesome. I've never been, and I want to go. What's the biggest sport there? It's like rugby and soccer, aka football, right? Yeah. I've never played rugby. I would love to. Like, to my eyes, it seems dangerous. But aren't the stats like there's as many rugby injuries as there are American football injuries? But it seems fun as heck. And yeah, cricket. I don't know the rules on cricket. I have seen like highlight reels, and it seems crazy. And just like the field or playing field is very interesting to me. Yeah. Yeah, it would take me a couple matches to understand it. But yeah, they get a good crowd. But anyway, I'm just working on my fitness AI app and just trying to get the subscription service working. And trying to figure out a bug. Like, it's not prompting me to pay right now. So just trying to figure that out. T20 lives loads of fun. In a 10-minute video. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen like cricket crazy play videos. I love a YouTube black hole where I like watch like crazy sports highlights, no matter the sport. And I've seen a few cricket ones. And I assume T20 is the most popular league. So I'm just gonna use Cloud Code to figure out this bug. So I want to delete this customer, but it's not letting me. How have I been finding them? Well, I've been building them myself. For context, I'm a full-time software engineer, which helps a lot having a technical background. So all these tools fit naturally into my workflow. You asking like tutorials for how to learn how to do it, or like how to find other apps built through vibe coding. Oh, very efficient. I use Claude Code in terminal. Like here I have the warp terminal and I have, it's okay. I have 4 panes open here so I can kind of run some tasks concurrently. Like I was styling a page here, I'm solving the subscription bug here. This top left has some build errors, and then I'm running the backend server here. So who was I talking to? It's odd because I don't see any active subscriptions on my Apple account, like in the first screenshot. Then the second screenshot in RevenueCat shows no active subscribers in the sandbox view, nor in the main view. So I'm curious why it's not still prompting me to pay. I'll give you the links to RevenueCat so you can poke around. You can open in Chrome if you'd like to confirm. Yeah, Claude Code is cracked. I've been using the Chrome extension. I don't know if you've been using it within it, so I can take control of my Chrome. Yeah, maybe I should move this one up. And then move this one here. Or maybe put the server here. You use Playwright, yeah. That's better, right? Because it doesn't have to run it on your local machine. You can just search it itself. But then it's also a little limited, right? Because I guess for this example, it couldn't actually log into RevenueCat for me, right? So it has its pros and cons. And what have you been building? Like, are you a full-time engineer, or are you just building stuff outside of work, or kind of both like I'm doing? Oh, hell yeah. And you followed me. Thank you. I owe you 5 pull-ups. Let's see if I can do a shout out here. How do I shout you out? There we go. I've always seen streamers do that, and I've always wanted to do it myself, and you are more than deserving of it. Let me give you your 5 pull-ups while this loads. You get more water. Yeah, I hope I get strong with the pull-ups. my goal my goal last year was to do 16 in one set, and I got it. Barely. But yeah, pull-ups are they're all volume. Like, I try to do 3 sets of 10 every day I go to the gym, no matter what I'm training that day. And yeah, you said you have a personal project. And yeah, I feel that same way. Like, with Claude Code, it's so easy to iterate. Just like completely, change the style of your app or stuff like that. Like for my app, I don't even know if I've showed you it yet. But it's very minimally colored right now, but it used to be like, it was like all blue or like iridescent glowy colors. Then it was like very green. And now it's just minimal colors. I do want to change. This is too purple. But now it's like minimally green, Any of these gradients I don't really like. Let's see, what is Claude Code cooking? Yeah, I totally feel that too. I was so bad building outside of work because, like, as you know, you had to learn. Like, you had to know the actual languages, like, more than a beginner level to actually build things. But now, of course, like, I really don't know Swift UI at all. Granted, I have, like, CSS fundamentals and stuff, but if I had to, like, build a screen from scratch, I, like, couldn't do it. Yeah, like you said, especially with styling, it's, like, fighting with CSS is so bad. It is very frustrating. Have you launched your app, or is it still just in development? Ooh. And yeah, I use the Google Chrome MCP there. Now it's using Xcode MCP to look at this. Yeah, now that was like a pretty cracked workflow. Could look at my app, could look at my revenue cat. That was nice. Okay, there's an active subscription in StoreKit Sandbox. When you try to purchase a subscription, you already have, yeah. Revenue Cat showed 0 because the StoreKit testing environment doesn't sync to Revenue Cat. To test the payment fresh, you gotta clear StoreKit. Xcode debug. Manage transactions. Run the app again. Or it's actually working correctly now. Xcode debug manage transaction. Subscription is only tracked locally in the simulator. This is also new to me. It's your sole income. It took off. Okay, nice. Can't discuss it. Totally understand. And yeah, it is a crazy time where like all these tools are popping off. And like I'm sure you've seen it. like some people can't quite adapt to it. Like at least like in my full-time job, I see some engineers that are like completely anti-AI, and I'm like, well, you might fall behind. I don't know. I mean, you're a great engineer. And yeah, what is going on? Tito, welcome. Shout out Tito. We're working on my app Evex. It's your fitness AI personal trainer, your AI personal trainer. And by the way, guys, you can go to evexapp.com and get in the waitlist. It's a very simple app, but yeah, we're building it in public. This is honestly my first real stream. Mostly I do like YouTube and tweet about it. But got the stream set up yesterday, and I still like honestly have no clue what I'm doing. My setup's pretty bad. There's a double up on your mic. Oh, there's 2 inputs. Test. Yeah, you're definitely right. Okay, is it better now? I turned off my Mac mic. Okay. Hades, you said nothing? I was sounding like booty the whole time? Yeah, I still have no clue what I'm doing with OBS. Like, here's my setup. And I'm using it to go to YouTube, X, and Twitch at the same time. And like it kind of crashes when I change any of these, so I'm scared to crash it when I'm live. Have I tried out OpenCode? No. I need to. I've seen it a lot on Twitter. My friend, okay, I'm glad it's better. My friend Parker Rex just tweeted about it. He's like, I'm trying out OpenCode, and damn, it's good. What exactly is it? It's a CLI, but you can do any model? Like it's like a wrapper for Opus? Look at all these ads they try to get you with. So how do you use it? You just use it with Opus 4.5, and I assume you can, it's like Claude Code, you can pay for a certain amount of tokens per month and you have Windows, or is it all pay to play? Yeah, link other models in. And yeah, what was the drama there? Like Anthropic banned people from using Claude Code and other things. With GPT to native. So you use Opus 4.5 and it's good, okay. But is it gonna be more expensive? Because like, isn't the whole point of Claude Code that they give you like unlimited usage in your window, but all that expenditure added up would cost more than just $100 or $200 a month? Oh, Claude Code usage in here. That's nice. Maybe I'll try it out. Probably not today because I do have to dip soon, but maybe I'll make a video on it. Because I do see, yeah, I see it getting a lot of hype. Sneaky. Use a plugin? Okay. Yeah, because like there's no official Claude Code API, right? Because there's Opus API, but it's not the same as wrapping it with Claude Code, which I understand. Same with anti-gravity. Okay. Anyway, back to our app. Okay, I want to make sure the subscription is working. Xcode, debug, StoreKit, manage transactions. Delete them all. Tito is a warp user. But honestly, I turned off everything like warp related. I really just use it for like the panels and it names them for me. And I like the pretty colors at the top. Like I think if there was a setting I turned off all AI because like they're like I get what they're trying to do, but I was just like, it's a little too much. Yeah, turned it off. Okay, run the app again. Back to Supabase. Also, Tito, what's your background? Are you a full-time developer, coding outside of work? Also, what are you working on? Hades is building the project with his friend. It's taken off, and now he's revisiting it with Claude Code. Okay, I've been making a few products. Yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, if you found this stream, then you're grinding. And the cool thing is, like, you don't have to be super technical to get into projects, you know? You just have to be willing to experiment and focus and struggle through it. And then once, you iterate and learn how to do it, comes together. Yeah, 99%. That's pretty much me. And I have a technical background. Well, at least for my Vibe Coder projects. Like at work, obviously I'm reviewing it all, but. Yeah, shoot me your projects. Or if they're live, if they're code, I'm not gonna be able to fish through them. Just fucking use Cloudflare. Eh? Okay. And I like how what's my name? I like the font. I can tell you like you made an effort to style it. Like if you hadn't told me it's all Vibe Code, I might be like, this guy actually like has his own unique style. This is funny. Oh, okay. I thought like you had your own app, but all these signups are just Cloudflare. That's funny. Good shit. Not only does Tito have the workflow knowledge, he also ships. And not a lot of people have both, you know? You're actually putting stuff out there, which is sick. Good shit. CS community? Hell yeah. You're not getting my cookies. Sick. So this is for like local CS games. And then you say like, hey, we're on Easy Surf, everyone join that. Okay. Nice. This guy ships. I love it. Is this like your team? Oh, it's the community itself. Okay, I see. Y'all are on LinkedIn? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not linking my LinkedIn DMs. Okay, we gotta repost in the tweet. Yo, Ed, are you in here? Send the chat, Ed. Actually, let me test that Twitter chat's even working here. Also retweet, come on now. How do I'm so bad at the streaming. Okay, I'm gonna send a, whoops. I'm gonna send a Twitter chat. Okay, yeah, it shows up. You made this too? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is honestly a good idea because I've found through like making all these projects, my GitHub repos get like crazy annoying. This guy ships in a variety of products too. I've never made a NPM package. Well, not outside of work, so this is sick. Okay, yeah, I don't have CS, so okay. But this is really cool. Kudos. They vibe coded their account flagging. Yeah, honestly. Okay, let's test back to Evex. So this is the welcome page. Let's get started. This is coded in Swift UI. Good question. No, it's Swift UI. I thought about doing React Native, but my last fitness app was in React Native, and it wasn't like the cleanest. I'm sure I could do it now that Claude Code exists, but I wanted to try Swift UI. And my understanding is like a lot of revenue comes from the App Store versus the Android App Store. But, and again, the goal with this isn't to, you know, make a ton of money. It's just to see the project from start to finish. Though what I've learned is Claude Code isn't great at Swift UI. Like maybe React Native it'd be better at. But yeah, I'm just testing the onboarding. MCP servers. A little bit. My setup's pretty minimal. I use Context 7 for documentation, and that helps a lot with Swift UI development. I use the Chrome dev tools for Claude Code to access my Chrome, like we were talking about. Hades uses the Playwright also, though pros and cons of each. I use Xcode build MCP. That essentially, there's no hot reload in Xcode, which is pretty annoying. So my Claude MD, I say, hey, restart my app every time you make a feature change. Yeah, Context 7 is juicy. Okay, now this should prompt me to pay. Maybe after I sign in. Motherfucker. Sequential thinking. That's like an enhancement for the reasoning part of the reasoning models. Maybe I'll try it out. Yeah. I'll write down your notes. Maybe in the tweets, so. Honestly, I usually take notes to myself. I'll text myself. But, and again, I'm new to streaming. I don't want to leak anything. Not that I really have anything to hide. So it was sequential thinking. Yeah, GitHub MCP. What was the other one? Sideways. MCPs to check out. Save it to my drafts. Bet. Thank you. Ultrasite. Yeah. AI friendly linter. I'll add that to the list. You got the sauce, Tito. You should. Are you on Twitter? You gotta let the people know your ball knowledge on all this. How do I get to my drafts? Not really in tech Twitter. I get that. Yeah, my algo is like so Claude Code coded. It's almost like bad. It's like stuff like this. You have no excuse. You must work in all your free time. CS Twitter, yeah. I get a lot of like college football or like sports when I'm into a sport. But all my stuff is like building in public. Yeah, let's see, here's a little college football, but it's kind of bad. And honestly, I'm like, yeah, you can make connections on Twitter, but also can be too much at sometimes. This guy, I like this guy. He's a good content creator. He's building C2 of Cloudflare. Follow me, I'll follow you back. And so this guy is building this, which I think is like, it's a real issue. You post once, it goes everywhere. But my understanding is when you use like the APIs of these social medias, they don't get as much reach. Like, because the platforms want you on their platform tweeting or LinkedIn posting. So I'm not sure, like, this works, but like you're doing yourself a disservice. Yeah, for real. I actually monitor my sleep though, so that's me. This is me at like 6 a.m. when I wake up. This guy's good. There he is. Oh, yeah, you make content. What are you talking about? You're locked in. You're more locked in than me. Okay. So we got an error. And the sign up, did it even make an account? Hades, thank you for stopping by. First follower ever. Yeah, I'll be streaming a couple times a week. But I appreciate you stopping by. I have no clue how you found me, but you're a real one. Hope you enjoy a good cricket or rugby match. And yeah, keep on building. Catch ya. Yeah, so it didn't make a user. Just work. Oof. Lock in. You got this. Okay, he's going to the gym. Good. Always gym. I'll see you later, man. And Tito with the follow. Thank you, brother. I'm a full-time software engineer. Full stack. So, and I've been doing that for almost 6 years. And I love it. And all this, you know, all these AI tools help my job a ton, honestly. Helps me justify the investment. Yeah, it's like a medium to large tech company in the US. Fully remote, which is very good. I used to live in Boston, and I had my job, and then I moved to Austin, Texas, and kept the same job. And we use we're an integrations team, so it's a lot of back end. We use .NET, so coding in C#, but our front ends React with TypeScript. And it's chill. getting these logs now. When I click the Get Evex Max button and then sign in with my Apple ID, can you see what is going on? Oh shit, I didn't paste that in the right spot. One thing I don't like with these CLIs is when like I do a long paste, when it like when it consolidates it like that, I can't see what it is. That's annoying. So I try to log in with the Get Evex Max button, but I'm getting these errors and it won't let me pass the paywall. Can you see the issue? If you want unlimited Cloud Code at browser base, every engineer gets an API key. I wish my company was, while we have like tools we can use and can't use. Unfortunately, Cloud Code isn't one of those tools at work. I guess it's because, you know, we're a big enough company where like there's legal involved and they don't want us sending company code to certain models. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know. But there are like, we have like GitHub Copilot and you can use Opus with that. It's not Cloud Code, but it's like almost the same thing. I mean, some companies don't let you use AI at all, you know, so that would be crazy. Whoops. And you followed, so that's also 5 pull-ups, and I'm gonna get some water. Tito, where are you from? Did it say Canada on your Twitter? New Zealand. I so want to go there. I have friends that studied abroad there in college, and they said it was one of the most beautiful places they've ever been to. Super chill. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I feel like the more beautiful the country, the more chill the people are. Okay. Free healthcare. Yeah, that's big. That is big. $60 ambulance. That's a steal. That's like an average Uber in at a peak time in downtown. What are the biggest sports in New Zealand? It's like football and rugby. Soccer is in, or football is in soccer. Workers coverage. That's big. Okay. Let's sign me in and made a user account. I guess I forgot to clear my store kit. Let's delete the account. Also, before I forget. Also, before I forget, when I go through the onboarding and put in my name, that name actually isn't persisted in the account creation. There's people going crazy outside my window. A football game had to have ended. Oh, there is a Bills. Oh, this is a good game. And I do have to dip out to the gym soon, unfortunately. Because my team, the Patriots, are playing soon. In 4 hours. I gotta work out. And I have the homies coming over. Someone had to have scored. Touchdown overturned. Oh, if the Bills lose, that'd be great.
Professional sports sometimes.
I almost want to watch the game, but pretty sure that'd be a violation if I streamed football. You fell off a Lime scooter? Dude, those things are dangerous. I'm almost anti-Lime scooter, and I used to be like The Lime Scooter King. But I guess like as you get older, you can't be rocking your body like that. All right, let's delete this. This will probably be the last test through. Then I gotta end the stream. I gotta make a YouTube video. So I'm trying to do one a week. It's annoying, but gotta meet the goals. Yo, Swiss pulling up with the follow. Yo, what's up, G? Yo, the Lime Scooter is the name of the provider. They're literally called Lime Scooters. They're like in each region, they're different. Where are you from? All right, Tito, you're heading out. Peace and love, brother. You're a G. Glad we connected on Twitter. I'll see you around. I'll be streaming more. From India, live in Germany. That's crazy. I've never been to either countries. I need to. I live in Texas, in the United States. Why am I on it? Because I gotta update it. Good catch though, it's like super tiny. How do I update it? It's an Xcode? I'm not, Swift isn't my most comfortable language, I will say that. Yeah, I do have to use the latest iPhone. Well, I choose a device here, right? So I guess I'd have to update Xcode to get 17 here. Also, you followed, so that's 5 pull-ups. Thank you for following. Two more. Whew, she was exhausting. I can't use liquid glass without the version. Am I that far behind? I'm on Xtone 16.4. Am I that far behind? It says 2025. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. For context, this is like my first real stream. So, still figuring out everything. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because they started doing it by year. Okay, I'll do it after the stream. I'm taking notes on everything in like a Twitter draft. So I will update Xcode. Bets. So it seems like you're a full-time iOS developer, or you develop iOS apps? Swiss? If so, any workflow tips you have for me would greatly appreciate, because AI slurs are allowed. Clanker is allowed in this channel. Okay, hell yeah. What have you built? Any of them live we can check out? Boris is 5. I know the Ralph loop. Link me the tweet if you don't mind. Yeah. Gracias. Let's see. We got 1 viewer on YouTube. We got 2 on Twitch. X, I have no clue how to check, but we're we're on all 3. Oh. Okay, I already had it liked and bookmarked. I run 5 clods in parallel. Number my tabs 1 through 5. System notifications. So it gives you a little like thing in the top right of your laptop, not just a ding noise, which I have in my hooks. Yeah, I use Warp, and I have like this is 2x2, but I'll do like 2x3 sometimes, just so I can see them all. Though I do like this because like it shows you what is done with the blue dot, right? Yeah, this thread really took off a lot of things in the Claude Code world. Ghosty, yeah. I like Warp because I can like name my, I think Ghosty may be able to too, because I can name my tabs and I can kind of see my directory here in Warp, but I don't know, same thing, but I am open to pivoting. But yeah, right now we're just trying to get the paywall working. I do have to go. Okay, I'm making a hard cutoff. In 5 minutes, I gotta go. Because I've been saying I have to go, but cool people like you keep joining. Yeah, Warp lets you see the directory. Though I was talking with Tito, the previous guy. He uses Warp too, but like they try to pitch you a lot of like AI stuff also. I mean, smart play by them, but I have like everything AI turned off here. Close this. Yeah, but it's worth checking out because like I have 4 projects. I can kind of flip through all my projects. It saves all my terminals. So it's kind of cool. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all just a terminal. What's your main app right now, Swiss? AI travel planner, that is big. I'm so bad at travel, I would use it. Not that I'm bad at travel, but I do like planning. And that is the hardest part, right? Because you gotta vet so many things. Like if one site recommends me to do something, unless I like know them, I don't trust them, you know? Like I'll check a couple sites for things to do. Traveling the States? Hell yeah. Where are you going? Maybe I can help. And is it your first time? Have you been here before? Also follow me on Twitter. Let's connect. We got Tito earlier. This guy's a bro. He hosted his own like CS servers. Newark, New Jersey. Oh, so you'll be near New York City. I don't have a ton of New York City recommendations. I've been there like briefly a couple times, but mostly just for like concerts or games, like basketball games. But I have a lot of friends that live there. They all love it. Swizzo. Yo, John Cena's our mutual friend. No way. Okay. Hey, mine is BS also. So where are you gonna go after Newark? I assume the city. Are you gonna go like Boston? I'm from Boston. I live in Texas. If you're going there, I know quite a bit about Florida and California, the whole Northeast, Texas. Okay, let's not forget to do this. Okay, we have no local transactions. We have no one in the database. Cousin picking you up. Oh, hell yeah. I've never done a cruise, but I've been to Disney World. It's freaking sick. As you know, a lot of people, I assume this is the thing outside the US, but in the US, we call them Disney adults. It's people that just love Disney. And honestly, I'm not one of them, but respect to them. They're fun. And oh, the Tron ride. I've heard good things about that. I've never done it. Last time I was there was 10 years ago. And we have Sharif, joined from YouTube, first YouTube chatter. What's going on? We're building my app, Evex, your fitness AI personal trainer. But right now, it's me and Swiss. We're kind of just chilling. He's on Twitch, but y'all should be able to see the chat on the screen. And this is my first like real stream. Still figuring out a ton of stuff. What I've learned so far is Twitch has the best like dashboard to see what's going on. Like I'll show you here. I can see who's followed, see the chat. I can't really tell what's going on Twitter. YouTube can tell me viewers, but like if Sharif, if you subscribed or like the stream, I couldn't be able to. Maybe I would be able to tell. But I have no clue how. I'm sure there's a way. YouTube's pretty goated with like stats. But I have no clue. You're gonna run out of Cloud Code? You're paying for 2? So you pay 2 for the $200? And yeah, if you're using the Ralph loop, I have yet to do that. Would appreciate any Ralph loop resources you have, Swiss. I just watched like a Greg Eisenberg video, and I kind of used the script from that video. But if there's like a best practice list, let me know. You're gonna go broke. Careful now. We do this to get financial freedom, not financial debt. But I know what you mean. It is tempting. Honestly, I'm only on the plan for the $100 a month. And I haven't hit it in a while. Yeah, here's where I'm at. Granted, I've been doing a lot of yapping this stream and not much coding, but you've only used it a few days ago. Okay. You'll get the hang of it. Yeah, who is our YouTube? Sharif, you still here? What's up? So we're just trying to get the paywall work. YouTube isn't great for streaming. Yeah. I am pretty bullish on YouTube as a whole for growing my brand and making videos. I do weekly uploads there. And when I make shorts, I put them on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But yeah, I know what you mean. I just did YouTube because I figured, why not? Though almost all my traction just came from Twitch. And I also, when I watch a live stream, whether it's coding or gaming, I use Twitch. And I'm also on X too. I guess just because I have the most followers there, I want to do it, but no one from X has came in the chat. Ed from Twitter is giving me love. Is Ed in the chat? If so, you'll show up on screen, but anyway, let's give this a try. And yeah, Swiss, I'm looking forward to seeing what you build on Twitter. You'll be making $1 million in no time. If you found this stream a niche vibe coding stream, that just means you're locked in. Your algo's giving you the right stuff. Okay, now this should ask for my info. But yeah, it still does not, which is sus. You were hunting? Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know which category to put this under, so I'm glad I actually put the right category. Yeah, let's pull it up. Are there even other people? Let's see. Yeah, I make games, making games. PHP. Yeah, everyone's making games. Where am I? I'm not even on the first page. Okay. Well, I'm glad I used the right title. Twitch is wild. But yeah, definitely the best streaming platform. And yeah, YouTube, yeah. People are dropping off. But yeah, I gotta dip out. I'm having people over for the game later, and I still gotta hit the gym and make a YouTube video, which I don't feel confident about. Yeah, tweet them at me or feel free to spam my inbox. I do use Xcode MCP, and I use Context 7 for documentation on Swift. And it's going like, that's like decent. But yeah, I'm always open to the sauce. But yeah, really appreciate you stopping by. And anyone else in chat, I don't know when we're streaming next. Probably, I mean, a couple times a week is the goal. Still figuring all the streaming stuff out. Still trying to balance with my full-time job, but this went pretty good. I was honestly expecting 0 people to drop in. So the fact we had like 5 people is pretty cool. Apple Docs MCPs. Yeah, that's what I've learned. Like, building a Next.js app with AI is way better than Swift. And we got a new Twitch viewer right before we're dipping out. Essential Plums. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't even know what that bot account was about. But yeah, all right. Appreciate you, Swiss. Anyone else watching? We'll be heading out. Catch me to YouTube for the video I'm gonna make right now. Peace.